drinking. So I said my crowd, I think, is going to be exceptionally thirsty. So I'm Andrea W. I am a detective in the Millbury Police Department. I'm also the vice president for the Millbury Police Association, and I'm the area rep for Massachusetts Coalition of Police, the biggest police union in the state. So, thank you. So we come here every year to say thank you to all of you for your donations. It's been about 2 years since we've been together for obvious reasons. So, no, you're not getting anything extra this year, but I'm gonna say thank you, and I would like you to all give yourselves a round of applause for another amazing 2 years of donations. You guys are great. You always give to us, no matter what the circumstance. When we did the fundraiser this past year, we were a little bit hesitant because of obvious everything that was going on. We weren't sure that we were gonna be able to even have a show, but with the help of TCI, we were able to pull it off. I'm glad that you guys made it out. I know it's nice to get out, right? After being stuck in the house for a year and a half, 2 years, it's been really difficult. So, how many do we have in the house that are single? Any single people out there? We have 2. My selection is awesome. All right, we have 3. I'm single too. So, anybody do online dating now? You guys can speak up. You guys that are married or otherwise entangled, whatever you want to call it these days. If you did online dating when you were single, raise your hand. Oh, all right. Did you guys meet online dating? Excellent. There's hope. Anybody else? Tiny, really? All right. So online dating, for those of you who aren't aware of it, there's a bunch of different sites you can go on, but the major ones are like Tinder, Bumble, Plenty of Fish. Just by the names, you should know, like, it's not very successful. You can do free online dating, or you can pay. The clients are the same, guys, don't pay. It's the same shit, same people.
Never pay.
Never pay, that's right, girl. So, because you'll go on and you just, they limit you on certain things, but basically you get the same services. Some people pay. Maybe you don't get an ad that pops up every once in a while. So the funny thing about these sites is, all the same people are on all of them. So you'll switch sites thinking, okay, this one might be better, and it's all the same shit. So the way it works is, if you don't like the person, most of them work the same, you swipe left, not interested, no thank you. Sometimes they change it up, they put an X, no thank you. Check mark for yes. Swipe right if you like them. On and on and on. So, I'm swiping one day and I see this guy who works at the courthouse. Now that's my jam, he's got a job, right? Paycheck. I don't think they let criminals work at the courthouse, but I could be wrong, there is a shortage. So I'm thinking, this is great. So I swipe right, and then if the guy likes you, he swipes right, and then you can talk. So we start talking, we agree to meet at Leo's. Everybody know what Leo's is on Shrewsbury Street? Yeah. So it's a Friday night. I don't want to disrespect the man here, but he's a man, he didn't make a reservation, and it's Leo's on Shrewsbury Street. So they're like, yeah, we can't take you for 2 hours. So I'm like, all right, come outside, you can get in my car. I think I can trust him not to kill me. Many people know where I am, and he does work, like I said, for the courthouse. So we go up the street to Funky Murphy's, we have a bunch of drinks, some food, we're having a really good time. He's like 6'6", used to play ball overseas. He's my speed. I'm like, this is awesome. I really like him. So we have dinner, he pays for the check, right? Again, checking all the boxes for me. We drive back to Leo's to get him his car, and I'm like, I gotta take these shoes off. I had these shoes on, because I want to impress people, right? My feet are killing, so I throw my shoes behind my seat. We talk for another 10 or 15 minutes, and from the passenger seat, he reaches his arm out, and I'm like, here it comes. Here's the kiss. This tells you everything, right? The first kiss. Does he have good teeth, good breath? You get it all in. So I think he's coming over. He's gonna give me a nice... He pulls my shoe from the back seat. I'm gonna show you again. And he sniffs the shoe like it's going to sustain him, like it's his life support. I'm like, you have a foot fetish. Get the fuck out of my car. No, should have swiped left on that one. So, he's done, on to the next. So then we go to, wrong dating app, he's on all of them, what am I gonna do? So then we go, we're having a family dinner one night, and my sister, who hasn't dated in 15 years, she's a single mom. To her credit, she said, I'm not gonna date anybody, I'm gonna raise my daughter, I have to do it by myself, it's a big job. She says, you know what? She makes a declaration to the whole family, I think I'm gonna start dating again. I go, holy shit. I go, you're gonna knock the dust off that thing? Here comes my 15-year-old niece. Do you mean the rust? She's 15. Oh my God. So I'm like, all right, how are we gonna do this? Come on, I'll show you how. I bring her over because I have decades of, all right, not decades, 10 years maybe of good online dating experience. Bring her over, I'm like, this is what you do. We'll start with Tinder, okay? So you don't like the guy, you swipe left. So I'm showing her, men are popping up and I'm swiping. She's like, you're not even looking at them. Well, when you're a veteran like me, you don't have to. Let's see. These guys don't have shirts on. Yeah, but they're buff, they look good. They don't have shirts on. If they're not at the beach or in the pool, they're narcissistic sociopaths. Swipe left. Trust me, right? Swipe left. She's like, okay, fair enough, I get that. All right. But how about these guys? Like, these guys have shirts on. I go, they have 5 pictures and they're not smiling in any of the pictures. They have jacked up teeth. Swipe left. She's like, this is really good info, okay. She goes, but what about these guys? I go, they have 1 picture. Everybody has 1 good picture. I've looked at many a 1 picture, that's the profile picture because it's the best. You get to 2 and 3, you're like, holy shit. I almost swiped right. Good thing I kept going. So I said, these are the one-hit wonders. We don't deal with those guys. Swipe left. So my sister takes all of my well-heeded advice. She goes on to Plenty of Fish. She swipes right 1 time, finds the love of her life, and they're sitting in the audience tonight. 2 years in a relationship. Oh, I was going to point them out, but my eyes naturally went that way. So anyway, those are my experiences with online dating. Still out there trying because some people meet and get married, and it's a great thing. So anyway, what we're going to do tonight, we have a couple great comedians coming up for you, and actually one of our own guys, Chris Poe, is going to be your MC. He's a sergeant on the midnight shift. And also, I just wanted to dedicate this show tonight. There were 2 Worcester police officers who lost their lives this year. Iggy Garcia, after a courageous battle with cancer, and Manny Familia, who died trying to save a teenager drowning at Green Hill Pond. Thank you. So now I'm going to give it up to Chris Poe.